Now, macro viruses, something can happen when you work on a Microsoft Word, Excel, or PowerPoint. Right? So, macro viruses mean inside the Microsoft Word, you can, okay, I'll have some text here. I'll create a macro and show it to you. So macros sometimes can be useful. So, in case if you want to do some setup tasks repeatedly, right? So you select some text. So let's say you want to do some task, like you want to bold it, italics, and make it yellow color, highlight with a yellow color, right? So that task you want to do it repeatedly in your document. So what you can do is you can record this one in a something called as a macro. You can go into view. You can go to macro. You can say record a macro. Then what you can do is you can assign this one to some keyboard shortcut. You can say keyboard. You can assign some uncommon keys, like let's say Alt and L, Alt and L, and click assign and click close. Now next to my cursor, there's an icon, look like a cassette player, older cassette player, right? Then I will do my task, like I want to change the highlight into yellow. I want to bold and underline. So that those are my tasks. So when my tasks are finished, I will go into view menu, macro, stop recording. Now, whenever I select something, if I press Alt and L, it will do that for me because it's recorded. Right? So that's a macro. But so this is okay. But if you want to do any modification for this macro, you can click on a view macro and you can click on edit, and you will find a coding window. I guess you guys are not familiar with the Visual Basic in programming language. This is a programming window, right? So you can see this is my macro, second macro. Default highlight color index, yellow. Range highlight color index, yellow. Font bold, toggle. So underline color, automatic. So like that, there are some coding is there, right? So here, if I want it, I can do the editing, right? So instead of this one, let's change it to red. Right, so let's go back into this document. So let's see, it's working. Alt and L. Now it's turned red. So that means I can put some code inside a Word document. Right? Word document, you have some coding. So this is Microsoft created this they embedded programming language called Visual Basic to assist you, to make your task automated. But same time, this one is used by the virus creators to create macro viruses. Right? So what they do is, instead of this sort of a useful program, they create some malicious coding and embed it into the Word, Microsoft Word, and send it to you. So when you open this thing, then it will trigger and do the whatever the destructive action. Right? So that's why when you open external files, you get this macro warning. right? Sometimes if you receive any file says this one contain macros, what you want to do, you should disable and open it. Or if it's come from untrusted source, you shouldn't open it at all. Right? So you guys know what's macro is. I will try to cut this video into a separate one and put this one how to create a macro. So if anybody want to try this one, you can try it. So right. So macros can be a security risk. Then the worm is another kind of virus. The main difference is worms can spread through a